Hi everyone, Jennifer here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. And this week's movie is a DC movie, and it is the third installment of a set of movies that are about my personal favorite DC hero. And that movie is Batman Forever. Batman faces double trouble when his nemesis Two-Face resurfaces in Gotham and teams up with new villain the Riddler. Fortunately, the Dark Knight has a new partner of his own. Okay, highlights of the movie. This movie was made back in 1995 and is a superhero film that is based on the DC characters of Batman and Robin, as well as Commissioner Gordon, Alfred Pennyworth, the Riddler, and Two-Face. And it is the third Batman installment, or the third installment in the Batman movie franchise. The other three movies being Batman, Batman Returns, and the fourth and final movie, Batman and Robin. Okay, things I liked about this movie. There was actually a lot I liked about this movie. Number one, Batman's my favorite DC character. Hands down, it's Batman. Though I also like Martian Manhunter. But Batman, as of the classic DC characters, Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batman's my favorite. Number two, I loved the setting, I like the set. This is probably the first of the Batman movies where we see Gotham City really being portrayed with the buildings as a little darker than normal. I mean, the other two, yeah, it took place, the city mood was dark, but it was because a lot of those two movies primarily took place at night. This one is like, even in the daytime, it seemed like, except for like at Wayne Manor, there was like a dark feel to it. I want to say this was also the first movie where a lot of the buildings seemed to be structured around statues, but I think that's actually Batman and Robin. Number three, the actors they picked to play the characters were phenomenal. Chris O'Donnell, who played Robin / Dick Grayson, he was amazing in that role. Jim Carrey, who played Edward Nygma / the Riddler, he was great. I mean, I don't think anybody other than Jim Carrey could have pulled off the Riddler, and he did it phenomenally. The costumes, I really like the costumes. They did very different from, like, they stayed true to the comics and the TV show, the spoofy TV show, costumes, but they did make it more different. I mean, the color scheme was the same. Batman wore, like, the gray and the black with the yellow utility belt and everything, and then Robin's costume did have red and green in it. It was just more of a darker red and a darker green than the bright red and the bright green that we more associate with Robin. Jim Carrey's Riddler outfits, costumes, amazing. He did have the classic Riddler costume, but he also had some other costumes that were still Riddler themed that were great and I absolutely loved. Two-Face, oh my God, he was phenomenal. The makeup job on him to make him look like he had two distinctly different faces, superb. It looked great. It looked like it was real. The costumes for him with the two-sided suit, great. And the actor just portrayed Two-Face, the dueling personalities, just so well. It was amazing. I just loved it. So, I mean, really, really great job. The Batmobile looked really cool. And then all the other gadgets in there, the boat, the Batwing, and all the other stuff looked amazing as well. I mean, really cool. I mean, I don't want to say they looked like from the cartoon show that I grew up watching, but they were good. They were very, very good. It was just one of those movies that was just amazing. And this was actually the first Batman movie that live-action Batman movie. The first live-action Batman movie, actually, that I've actually seen all the way through. At the time that it came out, I had since then seen Batman Forever, Batman Begins, which is not part of this franchise. Obviously, Batman versus Superman, because I did a review on that. And Batman Returns, all the way through. But this was the first one I actually watched all the way through that was not animated. I think actually the first one I saw, first Batman movie I actually watched all the way through was actually World's Finest, where he teams up with Superman. It kind of linked the Superman TV show at the time, the animated Superman TV show at the time, with the animated Batman show at the time. It kind of linked them up and was a prelude to Justice League. But we'll get more into that because I do plan on doing a review on that. But that was probably the first Batman movie I saw all the way through. But this one was the first live-action one I watched all the way through. Okay, cast. This movie had a great cast of actors. I mean, they all portrayed their roles very well. I already mentioned two of them. There is a new Batman in this movie. They have a different actor playing Batman / Bruce Wayne in this movie. yes, I did not put Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice on here because honestly, I kind of forgot about it. I do apologize for that, but consider that a related movie, Batman movie as well, since Batman is in it. Okay, also feel Okay, before we sign off, I sign off, a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, a quick reminder on my comment rules. Number 1, no mean comments. Number 2, no bad or curse words in comments. Number 3, I'm not opposed to debates, but please keep them civil. And finally, number 4, please be respectful of me and each other. Okay, please leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Also, feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I used for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for any of the sites any sites mentioned in this video will be in the description section. Okay, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos that cannot be found on YouTube are on my Facebook page. Facebook friends. Basically the same deal. Any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. And to anyone who's interested, you can feel free to check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. Okay, please like and share if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.